Yeah, we have now started uh, knowing about VPC.
Mhm.
So we have know what are the components will be there in the VPC,
Mhm.
which is like CIDR range, subnet, internet gateway, NAT gateway, route
Mhm.
table, and we have seen the range of IP addresses
Mhm.
and how it will form, like which is like we like you have explained us like A B C D, and which we won't change the first two, that is A and B,
Yeah.
and we have learned about what is the n value and how many IPs we can create with that, and the formulas we have seen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and we have like we have understand like we can create only 5 VPC in a region. So
Mhm.
that we have done.
Mhm. 100%. Yeah. So,
Mm.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Public IPs, database IPs we allocated, private IPs we allocated.
Yeah. So we went with the application, like kind of entire flow, entire architecture flow. Can you guys tell me like entire what is mean by entire architecture examples? Any examples for entire architecture applications?
Kind of like red bus which you have seen yesterday,
Yeah.
like how the flow will go.
All nowadays majority applications, right, which you guys are using.
Entire.
So they go
Yes.
with the entire architecture. Why do means it's all like they wanted the how many platforms they enter in such a platforms they'll get the users. The when they get the user, they'll get the business as well. So when they're designing the applications right nowadays, they'll design such a way that the entire architecture is in the mindset. So onboarding into the different platforms. Like you go to the movie booking, the theater guys, they'll enter into the every book my show or like individual Paytm, like something, right? So they'll integrate their business into the multiple platforms. Nowadays, that is the business model, like to get the users. As I said, right, it's all about the digital business. You'll be getting the people from different area. Just 2 minutes, I'll walk through the keywords. So once again, so that it will be easy. So first thing, my objective was here, my intent here. You should know that application architecture flow, and then where to place in which component in the cloud. It's not only AWS cloud. You go anywhere cloud, we will be designing in such a way that there will be one network layer. Inside that, we will divide public, private, which is called app subnet, data subnet, or if any extra things are there, we will keep it. But best design was always good to go. First is three layers are the good to go. One is the public subnet, private it, which is called app. Next is the data subnet. So why do we need to segregate like that? Because the application architecture nature. So application logic will run at one place, and the persistence layer, which is called database layer, at one place, and then the end user, like that means whoever coming from outside, they wanted to come into the cloud, they'll go first into public subnet. So so you should know that with that thought, so I'm so sorry, I'm recording.
Recording in progress.
Yeah. So as I said, application architecture is very important. You will be getting asked these kind of questions like, can you tell me two-tier architecture, three-tier architecture, and then the entire architecture? Like these questions, you will be getting it. So client server is normally called like so client server architecture. And then if you introduce in between one layer, any layer, that is called like two tiers, three tiers, they'll be calling. If you are introducing multiple components, like one application to another from database, another application flow, these are all APIs integration, one to one. This is called entire architecture. So you should know that how to enter, how to exist, where to enter, where to like to control all this flow in the cloud. By default, we cannot control with the default VPC handle. We should go with our own flow. With that, if you want to go with own architecture style up, then we need a kind of our own VPC, virtual private cloud. It's not only in the one cloud, everywhere it is existing. Google, Azure, OCI, everywhere it exists. But name will differ, one cloud to another cloud. In Azure, they call VNet something. Like in GCPs, I think VP7 maybe. Yeah, I forgot that name. So very important. When you're creating a VPC, VPC it's a regional based. In a region, you can have create a VPC. And one VPC to another VPC also you can connect. What is that mean? Private to private also you can connect. From 10.0 to 10.1 series also you can connect. But you shouldn't overlap. You cannot connect from 10.0 to another 10.0. Some issues will be having, you will be having it. So when I say VPC, important keywords are like region divided into the zones. Same way, VPC will be divided into the subnets. So when you creating a subnets, you have to go with the public or app or database like this naming convention. You should go. One company they'll follow their own naming standards, but you will be seeing like this flow. Majority companies, okay. So these are enough. These are not enough. If you want to enter into the VPC, you should have a. When you create a VPC, as I said, right, by default, its nature is virtual private. So it's a private. If you want to enter inside that, you need a one entry gate, which is called internet gateway. You can say that a kind of reverse proxy, technical keyword. Then your packet enter into the internet gateway. Then internet gateway we will attach to VPC. So it will enter into the VPC. Then like it will route, it will go to public subnet or private subnet or database subnet. Again, if you want to get from within internet some content, within private, if you want to get some content from outside, you cannot get by default nature. You need a one more this guy, NAT gateway or NAT instance also you can keep. Very important. You can keep NAT instance also if you want. This is the managed one. If you go with, you have to manage. What do you recommend in these two? This we will manage. This is the managed one. What do you guys recommend with your thought?
Managed one.
Because it's security, right? We can manage.
I mean, like manager service, this is the service. So when you get two choices, which is the
Managed service is always preferable, sir.
Yeah. So yeah. So we'll go with the managed gateway. Managed one. People will prefer this. Some companies, security and all, they'll prefer the NAT instance also, easy to mission. But if you get a chance, don't go with the NAT instances, go with the NAT gateway. That is one. After you connecting this, there will be like you connected the components, but you have not connected the dots, like subnet 1 to somewhere and all. We needed this layer, route table. So this is the one who will bridge all these components. That is very important. So these are all possible. One VPC to another, cross region, cross account, one cloud to another cloud, on-prem to the cloud possible. All these are connectivity. Connectivity is possible, but you shouldn't overlap. Very important. That is the one you have to take care. So when I say VPC, in a VPC, how many EC2 missions you will be creating, how many IP addresses you will be allocating. There is a one number that is called /CN, which is called /16 something. This is we will be calling as a CIDR range, CIDR. There is a formula we could have discussed, 32 minus some value and then 2 power of 5. Sometimes they'll do -2 again. Whatever the value you will get 2 power of 5, right? They'll do -2. That is from some reserved IPs, some kind of routers and all. That's okay. You can say -2 or the total value. You can say that. As I said, right, 32, you can say that -2, and then 28 also you can say. Both are correct answers. Okay. Cool. So you should know that formula, very important. The basics. When you see some IP address, you should know that this IP is coming from this VPC. Because we work regularly on that IP address ranges, right? We will be remembering that series sometimes. Okay. So first two addresses won't change. Whatever the numbers, last 2 digits only will be changing. That is the one. And when you are designing a VPC, we follow with my experience. I'm telling it. Always design that. No need to distribute the equal number of IPs for subnets. You can allocate more IPs to some subnets. You can allocate less IPs to some subnets. You can go with that formula. So majority times, the application subnets need more IP addresses. Databases, okay, not more than like the app subnets. Let's say, for example, if I get a 65, I'll be giving like 22, for 30 something or like 40 something to app subnets. Then 10 for like or 15 to database subnets and 5 for public subnet. You can distribute like such a way that I would say that. So no need to allocate more, no need to go equal and don't go with that calculation. This is with my experience, I'm telling it. So app layer will blast like anything. So if there is a big company is getting high acquired and all, we got been, I mean, so my company has been acquired by the big company, so we got been affected with this layer. So with my experience, then we have to go for redesign the total setup and then migrate and also. So very important when you're designing it, always the bigger one has to design first, which is like the app layer needed, and then the database. Okay, go with that other thing. For now, I'll go with the normal VPC. Then we will redesign it once you get the flow. Okay. So that is the CIDR range /n and all. These are the components. So, okay. So usually you will be seeing like this one, the architecture flows wherever you go. First, let me make it that architecture flow, and then we will put a node. Then we will go for hands-on. That is my objective. So very important, as I said. So let me go for the answer, the architecture flow. You will be seeing this kind of architecture flow wherever you go, right? For VP Center. Get this architecture diagram. First, you can ask it. That is what our, I mean, we can ask it. We were using one tool, right, for designing it. What was that, if you remember?
Draw.io.
Draw.io.
Cool. Takes a little while. Please bear me for some time. So let's keep it like this. Region. We'll be having in a region. Can you guys help me in a region? What region is divided to the what components?
Jones.
Yeah. I'll go like Mumbai. How many zones are there? If you remember.
3 zones.
Yeah. Please bear me. It is little time consuming work, but very important. We need this concept. Yes. If I take offline session, right, I used to take this whole printout. I used to attach a big wall itself. If you go to the AWS office in Bangalore, they'll have this very big, every wall. They are attached it. Keep it here. How the zone naming will be there? Yes. You think it is the Mumbai region? What is the region naming convention? How
AP South.
AP.
South, AP South 1A.
Please remember it. At least one reason you have to remember. If you are going with experience, right? That is very important. They'll put like this. They don't start with 1, 2 and 1.
1A. Sir.
Yeah, they'll say that like this. June. Cool. Now, this is the VPC. I'm sorry. This is the region and then the zone. And you know, right, within the region, we will be creating a VPCs. I'm going for one VPC within a region. And within VPC, within zone, we'll be creating a subnet. This is the guy. This is the guy, is the subnet guy. Let me remove the lock. When you say lock, no, that is majority times we'll say that private kind of thing. That's okay. We'll delete this one. How many subnets we wanted to create in our flow? We wanted to create 3. Yeah, right?
3.
This is like, you can think this is the network diagram. EC2 diagram will come like circuit groups, that flow. I'm not designing for that high level. Just I'll bring a one EC2 kind of something. Now this guy. Yeah. So let's keep this guy. This is the
Public.
So let me make it this like this. So public subnet. Let's go with the one. What subnet? One public 2, 3 something. Yeah, that would be good. That's okay. Next is the. Let's say that.
App.
Yeah, you can make it app or private, but I'm so sorry. This will make it as a kind of
Data.
yeah, database or like data subnet. So now you see, right, as an if you see, right, this thing as for the architecture flow, what is the drawback in this? It's I used to say one keyword, right? High availability is something. It's not high availability, right? If you see this guy, this whatever architecture we made it right now, it's not high availability, right? If one zone goes down, all my subnets will go away, right, with this flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to create
Cross
another
with-
zones also.
Yeah, so let me create in this layer as well. See. Copy paste. Please, if you are noting down, you can note down this. At least you will get a very good mindset, like the mindset in the sense the mind mapping flow. I would request if you are somewhere noting down, this is if you are very good in the VPC remaining major layers, security. I would prefer security groups detail, and then this the VPC one. Let it exclude. And then this also. So recommended is always create subnet. When you're creating a subnet, same subnet you should create across all the availability zone. That is a good practice. Good. So if you know, right, you know the keywords, some of them very good. You know the keywords. Just you guys remember? Let me keep it the flow as well, steps as well. One is let's go with the like this series. I mean, we'll go with the 0.0/16 series. I'll go with this thing. And second, create subnets. So total, how many subnets we have total here? 3 subnets. And then across all the availability zone, total are coming like 9 subnets across all the availability zones. Let's keep it 9 subnets. 8 zone wise. Let's keep the naming convention, public subnet, and then the app subnet, then the
Data.
subnet. And then we will decide the CIDR range also, we will come on it. Just let me complete the diagram. So you created this, but you don't have a connectivity. You remember I was telling one guy, right, to make a connectivity. What is that guy?
Route
Internet
Internet.
gateway.
Okay, let's create internet gateway. search for IGW something. Not this guy. Yeah, this is the guy we will be saying as a, yeah, this is the guy. So always remember, can you see here, the wherever I'm placing image is very important. The image placing is. So internet gateway, when I'm creating, right, I will not create within VPC something, but I'll create it within a region, but I will attach this to the VPC. Yeah. Care about that. Okay. Yeah. So this is the guy IGW1. Keep it the queue. So IGW is a regional specific, but you will not create within VPC or outside, but you will be attaching to VPC this thing. So good. Any end user is coming, he will go to IGW, then it will forward the traffic to here. This thing. Yeah. This is. Now one more guy we need to create now. Okay, now.
NAT gate.
So next is the NAT gateway. So very important this guy in the interviews they'll ask a lot of times because whether you have the clarity or not. So from outside to within VPC, the entry point is the IGW. From if you are here, from here, you want to go to again to internet. Let me put it like this. Internet. Normally people will say like, okay, let's keep it. Like this is the internet, you think, for example. Admin. Users. Yeah. Anyone, there'll be if anyone is coming. Sorry, someone is. Yeah. So anyone, whoever coming from internet, if they want to go, they'll go via the internet gateway. That is the one. Let me keep it. Either anyone, because he is coming from not from on-premises problem. Is coming from internet, it will go IGW and then it will go to the VPC. Whatever you are doing a load balance or something, right? All the packets will go IGW. That's how the AWS guys will take care of that. Now I wanted to download one software here, Apache or something from private to some public. I wanted to get it. So you need to go have a one guy called, where's what telling me? NAT gateway. Let's see. Yeah, this is the guy. This is the guy, is the gateway, VPC and gateway. Yeah, this is the guy and we'll be saying it. This is the logo. You can keep it any subnet. Can you guys observe it? Where I'm getting a NAT gateway? In which subnet?
Public.
Public subnet you are getting. So within a VPC, within a public subnet, you need to create it this. Who will use this NAT gateway? Which subnets will use it? Public subnet or these guys? I was very clear to you. From within from here, you want to access any data from outside, you need to go via this guy. So who will use this subnet? Sorry, I'm sorry. Who will use this gateway? The private guys.
Yeah, application.
So the question they'll ask you like this is the question. So for what purpose you are creating the NAT gateway? For private to public. If I want to go from private to public. So where do you create? We will create inside the public subnet. Somewhere, any one you can choose it. Can I create a multiple NAT gateways? You can create. But is this managed one or unmanaged one? This NAT gateway.
Managed.
Managed one.
So managed is right, right? Managed is who will take care the availability, everything.
AWS.
AWS.
Yes. So it's your choice. Can I create multiple NAT gateways? You can create it. So AWS will charge for this. They'll charge for the NAT gateway because it is the outbound packet, right? Whatever going here. So within again, right? Whatever comes to here, the content will go via gateway to outside only, internally. Whatever comes to the NAT gateway, the content again it will go and then it will go. That's why I made it the bidirectional. Okay. So let me keep it something so that it will be meaningful. Any data, if you want to get it from outside, for example, I don't want to clip this image up. That we will discuss in high level. Okay, cool. So now you creating here, this is the guy. Now high level view. Somewhere we will be creating our EC2 machine here. If you create a EC2 machine here, you will not get public IP for this. You will get which IP address in any case? Public IP will be disabled.
Private.
Well, damn sure you will get which IP address? Private IP address.
Private again.
Now, if you want to access this one, which layer you need? I want to connect as an admin for this.
Security group.
One is you can go with the SSM or the other way. I want to go as an admin.
Bastion.
Yeah. One is SSM or the other one is the Bastion. We will be creating, for example, here. Let me keep it here. Can I run more applications in a VPC? Yes, it depends upon environment. So some companies they'll run whole like kind of Flipkart and all, they'll run specifically in one VPC, their applications and separate VPC they'll do. It depends upon environment. But we can run multiple applications in a VPC. You can create multiple EC2 machines, multiple load balancers you can attach. I'm sorry. Your app is running. The app is running. So, you guys will create the famous one.
Load balancers.
Somewhere in between the zones. I'm not creating any zone. Somewhere you can say that. So we will be attaching all these EC2 missions to the depends upon the flow right now. So all these EC2s will be attached. So and if I want to store right now, we went with the static website. Going forward, we will be creating some of the guys are called RDS guys, the database. These are called databases. This is the primary, and sometimes we'll be creating the replicas as well. So it's a high availability purpose. So if one goes down, AWS will take care of this guy. This is the database layers, the name itself. Any queries you want to ask? Cool.
So database, data subnet also it's EC2 machine only, right?
No, this is the service, like a load balancer, right? There is a service.
Okay.
There is a manager service. We won't go with you can go with the databases and EC2, but not good to go. There is a manager service is there. We will go with that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not EC2. It's a manager service. If you want to go, you can go, but not recommended at all. Yeah.
Understand.
So
While connecting to internet gateway, you have given like 3 sources: internet, end users, and on-prem, right? So end users obviously connect through internet, no sir? Why this segregation?
sorry, I missed it. So let's say that it is the internet. Then what is it?
This is the end user, right?
Yeah.
In one. So what's the point in dividing 2 types of users, sir? End user will obviously connect through internet, right?
Yeah. This guy. You think this that admin guy?
Okay, admin. That's all.
Just like I made it. And all are same. Just we have.
Yes.
Why? I mean, this was like some internet packages you want to download zip files, blah blah, something like this. Okay, with that. So let me keep it in a region. you will have a VPC. In a region, you will have a availability zones. In a VPC, you will have a subnets. When you're creating a subnet, always select a zone wise. Always duplicate the subnets in across the zones, so that high availability is there. Even if one zone goes down, our applications will be running across all the zones, different zones. That is how we have to do HA, failover, the availability, all those, like we will be calling the keywords. So once you create a subnet, by default, all subnets, whatever you are creating, all are by default nature in the private. And the VPC also, you want to make a bridge. The bridge is the internet gateway. It is outside VPC. In a region we will create, we will attach to VPC. And you want to come from within VPC to outside, we need a NAT gateway. NAT gateway will be creating within public subnet, but used by the private guys. So again, NAT gateway internal will forward the traffic to IGW only internally. That will happen. These are all managed service. AWS will take care, but you should know the mind mapping. And to do this, all the connectivities, we need a one layer.
Sir, what is the need of admin to enter in IGW, sir?
Sorry, what is that? Admin?
Admin for admin. What is the need for IGW, sir, to enter the subnets? No need for IGW, no, sir. Admins access.
If you want to connect to the VPC, mandatory you need IGW. Any component within VPC, you want to connect anything. When you create a VPC, you don't have any connectivity at all. Let's say, for example, you bought a laptop, you kept in your home. Do you get internet connectivity?
No, no.
What do you need?
I need some routers like that.
No, I mean, to some cable, right? Some internet cable you need, some guys.
My question is for admin. No need. I think that one I'm asking.
No.
They have Bastion servers, right? With that Bastion server, they will enter now. For what is the need for admin to enter through IGW?
Yeah, that is your question is perfectly very good question. So let's say, for example, this doesn't have any connectivity at all.
Okay.
Let's say, for example, you bought a laptop now. Whether you are admin, even if you want to go to the Bastion also, right? Bastion will not have a connectivity. If you can create a EC2 mission, you can create in AWS console, you can create, but you don't have a connectivity at all here. There is no connectivity. You cannot go the packet flow here. It won't work out. So just wait for some time. We'll do this lab. You will have a clarity. Just wait for some time. But I would say that you bought a laptop. This laptop is whole this setup, VPC, all that setup, and you need a connectivity to do this kind of connectivity. You think this is the guy. Okay, good. So wait for some time. You'll have a clarity. That I would say that. But that I would say that you need that kind of confusion. You'll have a clarity. Okay. So now you needed this guy, na? The route table wala. Yeah. I'll not say the numbers and all, just this is a kind of bridge. You need a bridge for public subnets. And then the IGW wala. Something, I'll say that. This is little, until you do a hands-on, the route table bit little confusing area, but I'll try to do things. Yeah. You see, IGW to whom you are attaching, not to the EC2 mission, sorry. To whom you are attaching, which subnet you are attaching?
Public.
Public subnet.
Yeah. You said it. Say that. Let me say, for now, I'll go very easy. This is the public route. Say the public route. One is the public route. For this public route, how many subnets I'm going to connect here? You see the arrow mark side. How many?
Three.
This is also total 3 public subnets. Yeah. Total 3 public subnets I have associated under one public route. It's your choice. Can I go with the multiple public routes? Can go. But for now, I'm minimalizing the flow. Next one now. for all private. Bit nasty, but bear with me. The image. Always route table we will not associate to individual components. We will associate to subnets, route tables, and then the gateway components, the whether NAT gateway or the internet gateway. Somewhere, yeah. Cool. So, and this is the private route. Can you guys help me here? How many private subnets are there total?
6.
Total 6, right? So 6 I will group under the private route, and then I will attach this guy to private route. This guy, the internet, I'm sorry, NAT gateway. Okay. Where is this guy? The internet gateway. Yeah. Skip it like this. Make it clear. So you see right here, all these public subnets, I'm grouping under one public route, and then I'm attaching this public route with this guy, IGW guy. So whoever comes, this route table will decide where to go the packet, to which subnet it has to go based upon the IP address where it is resides. Next, under private route, I'm grouping all these subnets. See what choice I can create a separate database route, you can separate, that's not a problem. For now, little until we have a clarity. So this one, I'm grouping all 6 subnets under private route. I'm sending a packet to whom in case to the NAT gateway here. Let me keep it here. Thing in the here. So here 5. I'm going to create a route tables. Total how many route tables? User.
2.
Name them. Public route. Under public route, which subnets I'm attaching? And one component, right? What is the component?
Intern connected to internet gateway.
You could have seen which component I'm attaching here.
IGW.
How do you say that internet? Like with the one IP address, you can say, right? He is coming from internet.
Public IP.
Yeah, one more also you can say. Yeah, that is correct.
0 point. 0 points.
I meant to say anywhere, like anywhere.
Anywhere. Yep.
So this is the, just keep this number, welcome again. Now one more route I'm going to create. Just called private route. So which subnets will be associating here?
Private subnet.
Private subnet.
The name itself says private subnets. Let's keep it this way. And then what is the component?
NAT gateway.
NAT gateway. Who will use this NAT gateway?
Private subnet.
You mean to say private subnets in the sense, is the private subnet what component you are creating here?
App.
App.
EC2.
They'll use this EC2 machines only. Absolutely. Yeah. Cool. So this is the basic structure. Yeah. Now let's divide on the calculation. Let's go with this calculation. So total we have a 9 subnets. Let's go with this. Like I wanted to dedicate 8 into 3. Like I wanted to give here like 10K around here. So that how many will go here? Around 30. Then we are still left with 30. I'll give here like 8K around something. Then it will go here total 24. We left with this. Here I'll give like maximum 256, 256. Total, let's go here. Something like 1000 plus something. 1000. So you have to work on the paper. I had like somewhere we were using almost a nearby total 65K something, but I don't remember exactly. But you have to work on that paper. I'll see that the somewhat we are using that like okay. So I'll go with this 30K IPs here, 24 okay, and then the 1000K something. So help me here. Can you guys?
1K, right?
Sorry?
1K or 1000? 1K or 1000K?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. 1000. I'll go with the 250, 250 plus something. Around nearby, okay? Not
Yeah.
nearby, somewhere around in between. So each is this guy. I mean to say each subnet wise, I'll say this is subnet wise. I'll go with this number. So total across nearby or less than something. Okay, good. Can you guys try with your CIDR calculation? Tell me this. What CIDR range I have to go? Can you guys try your mobile? Whatever your number do, tell me that, and then you have to do into 3. And then we will start with this guy first, and then we'll go with this number. Otherwise, there will be, I think, some override will come. Try. Or we'll go with the easy way for now. Okay, let's go with the easy way. Just keep it this. We'll come back again. Let's see what comes for us, the CAD and the tax budget. Okay, that's okay. You know the clarity, right? Let's go with the first one. This we will decide. The first one. We'll decide, and then we'll go with the lesser number last. That is how we implement in my internet. This. So first let's decide this one, and then we'll go with this. Yeah. Please tell me the CIDR name number. So I'm going with this 10.1. Next is the 0. Please. Yes.
20.
20. 4 into 20, 19. How much? 19? 19, 18. Yeah.
70.
And if you go with this, how many? 17. Oh my gosh, 32. No. Again, you have to do into 3, right? This is for one subnet. So 19. 8 into 3. Around how many?
24.
We are expecting around how many? 30K.
24.
Yeah, nearby something. Let's go with the 18. How much? 13. 16 into 48. Yeah, we cannot just. This guy is the blasted guy. Let's go with this for this 18. So to go with the /18. Let's see. We'll come again. Next. Total how many IPs are going here? 16 point something, right? Shouldn't go. That is, we'll see. Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. Total how many? 48 will come. Next year, I wanted to go within this, like within this range, a 24K range. Please help me with that number if you have something.
21.
21, much?
Mm.
2 into 2, total 6. Okay, let's see. /21. Next. So we left 48 plus, oh my God, almost all the way nearby. How much? 65K, right? Total. Now, yeah, this is good. We'll attempt it. 48 plus 6. How much it is?
70 almost.
No. We did not look good. This is not look. Let's reduce this guy. 22 wala. That's okay for now. So much, how many IPs we left now? Total 3K. Here it will go. 3. So around, we consumed almost at 51. No? Let's go for this guy. Don't care about 24 will do. Yeah. But this,
22 also will work because 22 is 8K only.
sorry?
6K only.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, if you use 21, it is 6K only.
Yeah. That's 21. Yeah.
36.
48. Yeah.
Yeah.
That also fine. Yeah.
54.
Then we'll go with for public subnet, we don't keep much guys here because this is a insecure area. We allocate as many as here. That's it. go with this. Here, total like 250, 250 into 3, like
22.
less than 1K, okay? Less than 1K. 48, 54,
54, 56.
Yeah, that's okay. You can utilize again back here more if you want. That's okay for now, at least some math calculation. Cool. So this is okay. I decided the side arrange, but I need the where to start, when to start like this. Cool. So let's make it app subnet 1. What is the side arrange?
10 dot.
Yeah, for zone 1, zone 2, like this will go. Three. I need a side arrange, start number, end number, so that with that I can be very confident on it. Cool. Attack on it. So first one is the 18. The first number is this number. Sorry. This is the where is the last number? Yeah, this is the first. Okay, this is the last. I need the last IP. The very important. Cool.
Check 10 dot.
/18. I'll be going for this. 0, 0. The first number will be the. This is the side arrange. This is the last IP, and then yeah, let me copy here. This is the side arrange. If I go with this last IP, can you guys help me here now? 10 dot.
Oh.
1 dot.
64.
Dot. 0
Dot 0.
18.
Okay.
Let's go with this. Keep the number 64. Please help me if I do any mistake. So, this is the guy, the last IP. Then
28.
Dot 0.
0.
18. The VPC, when you're creating, right, the UI itself will say wrong. So if you make anywhere, right, it will identify immediately. Cool. This is the good, the last IP. Yeah. Now last IP went. We'll start here next. So this is the last IP for app subnets. Next, here after this, it has to start with this
192.
90.0, but I don't want to go with this side arrange /18. I don't want to go. We wanted to go over here, right? /2. You can go like this also. You can go like this 922, 91, right? Yeah. 92. Now the last IP address was so sorry. Yeah, that's right. Cool. This is the guy. And increment this number here. So will come with this.
200.
Let me keep it right away without making mistake. So now put here. There are other websites also you can use finding this thing. Find the last IP address that will help us to go for next one.
No, last ones.
The last one. Below.
Yeah. I'm sorry, this is not the data.
Yes, public.
Let me keep it here. Like I highlight it like this so that it will be easy for us. If we do one time, I'm sure like in the interviews they'll ask you very well on this area. They'll ask you very well. If some interview goes, they'll be very clear about the subnet thing only. So I want to go here 24 wala. 24. Just keep it here at 7. Still, we are leaving some IPs, but if you work on a good paper first, it will come that. Let me say public one. So 256 series 24 million. Yeah.
216.
Yeah. Next is this number.
216.
216. I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, below.
Yeah. They like
Here
it.
219.
Yeah. Slash 24 is like this.
Yeah.
1 second. 216. We're doing it. Go one side. 216. Last one is the 216. Next is the 217. This is also 217. 10.1.
Yes.
Acha. Yeah. Yeah. The last IP. Acha. Got you. Cool. 216, 217. Yeah. Bless me, please. Let's go ahead. So, like the please always lock for a when you're creating any VPs, right? We will lock for a name, good naming convention, because with that naming convention we will identify. It's your choice, like kind of environment name, application names, specific and all. You have to ask the team like what naming convention we need to go for that thing and all. Because we do lot of automation implementation on top of the VPC wala. So cool. Let me go with the VPC. What it says. You can go with the multiple places here itself from lot of places, create a VPC. So I'll say that like kind of demo VPC. So in your environment, go with some kind of custom name, this thing. So it is asking this is the number.
Sir, one question.
Yeah.
We have three types of subnets now, sir. In data subnets, we'll be using EC2 machines for storing the databases. App servers in app subnet. What's what we are exactly using this public subnet for?
Load balancers, Bastion.
Okay.
We saw it here in this image. Let's go here.
That's why we need very less IPs. Oh,
Yeah. We don't create much load balancers things, right?
yeah, got it, sir.
Tendency default, we are not sharing with anyone. Dedicated, there will be dedicated also, I think. Something, yeah. We are default, AWS shared one we are using, shared VPCs. I mean to say shared infrastructure. I mean, whatever till now we implemented, majority times is the default one. Just don't change any IPv6 related, just create the VPC. So after creating VPC, if you remember yesterday, these two, what was the status? These two? DNS
Enable and disable.
No, both were.
Both were enabled.
So let's enable this one as well. After creating it, somewhere you see here, edit VPC settings. Yeah, let's enable both of them. So it should be both in status. Cool. So after creating VPC, what is the other one? Okay, right?
Subnets.
You can create no need to depend upon some of them. You can go and then associate blah blah. NAT gateway, you need a subnets, right? Mandatory public subnet but internet gateway, you don't need any subnet, any dependencies. You can individually you can create, but this is the order we go, kind of something. Subnets. Create a subnet. Demo. Yeah. So let's create a set of, you can do at a time, I think. We'll do set like this, okay? Best to prepend with this guy. When you are doing any VPC subnet set, prepend with VPC name so that it will be easy. Right now I'm going with this. Yeah. Can you guys help me here? What I have to select the
Zone 1.
Zone.
very important is VPC
VPC. Yeah.
in the zone. You have to segregate right across the zones. 1A. So we have a series here. We have a series, right?
18.
18, yeah. If you start lesser numbers, right? Lesser numbers first, you'll get one error. Something IP addresses collation, something. So with that thought only I was telling with my experience, we got this issue long back. So that time I decided let's start the first one here one before, and then I was following the same funda. Submit and then the VPC setter block. Don't touch this one. I think that is a VPC. What is this guy? They made a lot of. Oh. So. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I mean to say this UI also new to me. I mean to say earlier they were not having. Every day they change this UI. I was little. Yeah. No. This UI is right. I don't know what is. I don't know. Acha. Acha. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's been long back. The we did. So cool. Let me go back. I'll add the other one as well. Add submit the other one. That's why please don't design on the hands-on. Put a note somewhere and then copy paste the other work. Beauty is here. You have to select the other one, not the 1A. So we are spreading the subnet circular results. Next to the other one. And see. So we are getting the subnets across the zones. Somewhere error comes, it will throw this validation error. That intelligence I observed. Cool. So 3 sets. Good. 1, 3, zone C, zone B, 1, 2, yeah. Cool. So any subnet by default when you create, those are private only. Every subnet by default, those are private only. See right here. So these 3 are by default will be private only. Okay. We'll see next. So let's go with the other one. The data wala. Again, same money. In my organization, we have one thumbnail. When you are copy pasting, your brain shouldn't work. You should have kind of exercise before itself. In the production deployment, we go with that mindset. We don't think at all when you are doing copy paste. Subnet 3. So data is ready. These subnets also by default, whatever subnets you create, all are private nature. Let's go with the panel.
Public or private?
Public one. I mean to say by default, any subnet, if you
Is
create
public.
private, I'm sorry, private.
Okay, that's what you have mentioned.
No, this naming convention, okay, but
No, not naming. Earlier
oh,
you
acha,
have
acha,
mentioned.
acha, 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 acha. Oh, sorry. So any subnet by default nature is private.
Okay.
We will convert that into, we will add some kind of wiring that will convert as a public. So please follow this funda. Always design the bigger ones first. You will not have any way overlap thing. If you start with smaller, you will have a overlap. The IP address we will get issue. You can't get the more IPs for whenever needed. C, B, E, yeah. So let me keep it here, the filter. So you see right here, we created a subnets, total 9 subnets. All these subnets by default nature are private only. You can see these are attached to the VPC, and you can see here number of IP addresses you are getting. These are the allocation we are having. Yesterday we were seeing this number, right? Today we were with our own IP address we went. Now with this, this naming convention, what naming convention, if someone says it, what is it is saying? Public, right? Subnets. By default, these subnets are private, but naming convention, what it is saying?
Public.
But these are originally is the private when you create initial time. Now I will convert this private subnet into the public subnet nature. Select one by one. Select this here. Actions. Somewhere subnet. Yeah, I think somewhere you will have option. Yeah. You see, right? Something auto assign, but still not public. You need to do some kind of connectivity, but I'm adding one by one. Step 1. Enable this auto assign IP address. Save it. Next, repeat the same step for public sub. No, don't do for private subnet this one. Don't do for any other. Only for public naming one. Subnets. And so yes, 3 completed. Now we are okay on this flow. Now please go ahead with other steps. So let's keep it note. So the other guys we have internet gateway. It doesn't say that in which VP channel. It's a regional service. It's a regional. You can attach to any VPC. So it's not asking any VPC under. Just I'm creating it. Once you create it, it says somewhere attach, or like you said it here attach. So demo VPC attach. This is what we did now. We created all these layers. We attached this one to now here. This is the one. Okay. Now let's break this. Some of them. You see it. One more. We need a this guy na NAT gateway. Let's go here. NAT gateway. You see. So you guys remember now which one? It was the yeah, just any, but you have to select the public subnet that which will route the traffic to internet gateway internally. You see here. So NAT gateway will have EAP, elastic IP. Click on this, don't click multiple times. You have a limitation, 5, 1, that's it. You will get one IP address right now. You will get a ENI, EAP, something like this. And then the 13 series spinner. Don't click multiple times. Done. So I created a NAT gateway in the public subnet. Takes a little while. Good. So NAT gateway is ready. Next. Let's go with the route tables one. 2 route tables I'm going to create. One now. So you will get one default route table when you create a VPC. Default route table, but we won't use that. You see, no subnet association, but you will get default route table. So let's say public route for demo VPC. Select the VPC. I'll come again on it. One more. Good. So we're good now. You see, right? I was saying now we will attach something right here. Please help me here. You created a public route. You created all of them. Now here you are making. You think it's a route table is a kind of traffic signal. So you have to attach subnets. You have to attach internet gateway, like kind of traffic junction. Where to go, what to go, like kind of routing. This is the guy, I think.
All public subnets to public.
You see right here. That's it.
Subnet.
Association. Edit subnet association. So naming conventions is public. Select 3 of them. Filter with that. Save association. Done. Same way, go for the private. Select this guy. Subnet association. Edit. Filter it 1, 2, 3. All data app.
Yeah.
Can I create multiple route individually for subnet wise? You can create route tables. It's up to you. Cool. So by seeing itself, you can come to know now the association number. You see it here 6. Here is the 3. Good. Now you associated route subnets in the route table, but we have still left some guys, right? The other guys, the gateways. So the name itself says internet gateway. You can say, right, where it will go into in which
Public.
which route.
Public.
Go to the routes here. Routes here. Bit routes. There will be default route. Don't touch this guy. Default route. And here you have to select this. From anyone comes from internet. You see, right? This is the image I told. From whoever comes from internet or outside, they have to go to the where.
Internet gate.
That is what I'm designing in the public route. Whoever comes, forward to them to internet. Why did it? Yeah, this is it. Where I'm doing this routing thing in the under the
Route table.
in this route table already you have associated, right? Whom you have associated?
Public and private.
Public subnets.
Public subnets, exactly. Yeah. Save changes. Let's go check once. Yeah. Whoever comes here, it will go. Then it will send to this subnet that either bastion or load balancer. It will go. With that same, go for that as well. Private routes. Edit route.
Okay.
We have to say that 00. Whoever comes, send them to the 00. Again back. Somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, this kind of gateway. The drop down, you'll get that. Whatever you created. Save changes. Cool. So we are good. Whatever private subnet traffic, it will go to the NAT. NAT is in the public subnet. That public subnet already you have associated with the internet gateway, right? It will route to the traffic to anyone outside. So this is what the clear of the VPC. Basic needed things with the VPC. Basic structure, I would say that. Cool. So now let's attack our VPC EC2 missions. So this is what from first class to here. Earlier we were in our own VPC thing. You can't move EC2 mission from one VPC to another VPC. You can't move. You have to recreate it. You have to take the Telnet EC2 missions. Let me do all this. The previous one, I'm terminating it. Launch instance. Let's say that Apache. In which subnet it will go?
Public.
I wanted to install some softwares along with my EC2.
Public.
No. True. What is the concept I can use? Along with
User-
whenever
user
EC2 is coming, right, I wanted to install software.
User data.
User data.
Yeah,
User
keep that thought in the mind. We will come with some kind of script. We will use this script for every EC2 mission next onwards. Just keep it. Cool. So I'm going with this. But key pairs are whatever key pairs, right? Not VP specific. It's a regional specific. You can go with any key pair. Cool. So here is the beauty. You have to edit this one. Very important, the network settings. Not default wala, demo. And you get here, right? Here is the option. And it is going to which subnet now. Internally, it is going to subnet means where it is internally going. Internally, where it is going.
Availability.
No, right? Yeah. So I don't want to data. I'll want it to private, right? I'll go with app subnet one. Yeah. You should get auto assign what happened here for now. Yeah, you will not get the public IP. So we don't have any security groups. Let's go with the firm. This thing, I'll say that along with my EC2 mission, let's create a one. I'll copy with the same name. The basic I could have done it. The good thing I could have done it is before create a security group, but that's okay. Finance. I'm allowed 22 or not even allowed to anywhere, not a problem. Cool. Launch instance. What is the tool I was using for connectivity EC2 mission from my laptop?
Git bash.
Yeah. Yeah. Please, let's click on this EC2. I'm sorry. So EC2 is running. EC2 is running status. What are status checks are there?
Two status check.
System failure of AWS, instance failure of us. Yeah, if you do some load or pressure something. Oh my gosh, why it is taking longer time? T2 micro. Okay. And you know, right, default monitoring is disabled. Cool. So let's connect to this EC2 mission. Please help me. How can I connect? What is the tool I need? Yes, screen. And I need a file. The wait, which is prime I have. And then obviously IPR DNS from outside. VPs. Cool. Yeah, 2 bus checks, good. Where I get IP address in this section? Where I need to go? Or you can go in network settings, or you can get it here itself. You see, guys, here. Now, how can I connect to this EC2 mission? Yeah, one with the you should have this thing. I have not installed that package also. No. What is the option as per this diagram? I have a EC2 machine here. Yeah, internet gateway only, but you don't have IP address, right, for the internet. Yeah, so I need to create one guy here. Then
Bastion.
Bastion.
I need to create a bastion in the which subnet then. Public. I'll get a which IP address in that case. Public IP.
Public IP.
Yeah, and then I can connect to this internally, right? This is what. Okay, cool. So I'll pass it here for today. So my objective was once we do this lab, right? Please remember, I'll be redoing the total setup. I'll do that, the load balancer, whatever. But we will use some scripts. All the user data automation scripts, we will prepare it. That is what my objective. And once we work, right, I'll break somewhere. 2 to 3 where environment, I'll break it. Like I'll create some kind of holes here in this environment somewhere. Please, you have to provide me that debugging steps for that. Be ready with that mindset. Okay. Cool. So let's pass it for today here, and then we'll continue tomorrow on this. So please help me. Yeah, please help me here. What did you got the flow of the VPC or the packet?
Create VPC.
Create VPC. Very important is the
Side array.
next. Create subnet.
Yeah, create subnets.
So when you create the subnet, always here also will come this number. But what is the order? What is the good order to create in subnets?
Larger to
Bigger range to
Highest VPC.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
create internet gateway.
In
Public subnet.
In public.
no IGW attached to whom?
Subnets.
Public subnets.
Next. Next.
Route tables.
The table you have and yeah.
Public for 3 subnets and private for 9 subnets.
Private route table will have a which subnet?
private sub.
Private subnet and route will be
Yeah.
this is the one. And yes, we are good. So here enable something na DNS setting. Yeah. Yeah, link setting. I'll say that one. Okay, good. So then after this is completed, next lab, create EC2. Disabled. This is what we did till now. Okay. Yeah, good. So I think you guys have now, right, VPC flow. VPC is a very complex topic. Literally, I'm telling, right? It's a very, if you know this connecting dots, right, how the packet will go. Now I'll tell you like this one. How, if anyone comes, how to enter VPC? Anyone outside something? IGW. IGW will have which one? Public route table, right? Public route. I'm sorry. Public this guy, no? So you know, right, within cloud, what will work?
Private.
No. Within cloud, long back you could have done. Within EC2 to EC2, within cloud.
Bastion.
Right? We could have done a long back one, Bastion to EC2 to another. Within cloud, what it will work? Private. Now, if I want to come to outside again, from private to outside again, how I will go? Private to NAT gateway. NAT gateway is in which subnet?
Private.
NAT gateway you created in which subnet?
Public
Public
subnet.
subnet. NAT gateway in public, internet gateway
You will be used by the private
for a
one.
private subnet.
But where did you create when you're creating it? Public subnet.
Public subnet.
Now again it will go to the IGW. This is another flow. Okay, IGW to again you will go to
outside.
you think you went into a temple darshan. One queue, one queue exit. This is entry, and then you can think, for example, just okay. This is the entrance, and then this is the exit. You can think the packet. Cool. So tomorrow we'll see that. How do you connect and something? Okay. Yeah. Chalo, thank you guys. Yeah. I'll upload this video. Just give me some time. I'll upload it.